speaking of Ukraine and the bullshit that we've had to hear regarding, oh, well, if we allow Putin to take over Ukraine, take over Ukraine, he's going to take over all of Germany and turn into Hitler. Let me assure you, whatever they claim is what they're doing, it's always the opposite, and it's what their intentions are. This is Naftali Bennett speaking over the weekend. I do not recall where he was, but this is very important. Listen carefully to what he says.
Turkish threat is emerging. I want to be very clear. Turkey and Qatar have gained influence in Syria, are seeking influence elsewhere and everywhere throughout the region. And from here, I warn, Turkey is the new Iran.
But wait. Turkey is a NATO country.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting, isn't it?
So within a matter of hours of bombing Iran, you now have as big a psychopath as Netanyahu right here in Naftali Bennett saying, oh, by the way, we have to go to war with Turkey too.
Wait, you understand why, right? Like, we understand why they need to go against Turkey. Let him, I have my theories, but you could let him finish.
Honestly, why do all the Nazis all look alike? And they're, I don't know if Naftali Bennett
angry bald men. I hate to say it.
With small dicks. You got him, you got Stephen Miller, you've got Greenblatt. It's almost like, former congressional candidates. It's like you just, it's a really big problem.
I agree. It's a massive problem.
He's got more to say.
Erdogan is sophisticated, dangerous, and he seeks to encircle Israel. And while some senior Israelis were on Qatar's payroll, Qatar and Turkey are nourishing the Islamic Brotherhood monster that is growing and eventually might become as dangerous as the one created by Iran.
Well, if it's that dangerous, then I guess it's just not dangerous, because Iran's never done anything to us and hasn't started a war with us and hasn't done anything to us. But the issue with Turkey is not just that they need to, we're going to fail in Iran, so we need to have the next war on deck, right? Turkey was always going to be a target because at the end of the day, that's where they share a border with Syria. Turkey and Israel have Syria in between them. And the instability in Syria is something that Israel, of course, wanted as part of its plan for the greater Israel. And so now, with Israel expanding in their minds, these delusional minds, they're going to expand throughout Syria, that Turkey is their neighbor now. So that's the next target. I'm just saying.
And keep in mind, the reason why we're playing this now and why this is so significant is that for anybody out there that even for a split second thinks that what's going on is a good thing and that what we're doing is right, just understand where this is going, where this will go if we allow our government to conscript this country into further bloodshed because of bastard, cowardly sons of bitches like this notorious war criminal in his own right is wanting us to do. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, he's not speaking to fellow Israelis. He's speaking to the U.S. government.
Yes.
And telling them what to do.
Again, pay attention. He's not speaking in Hebrew.
No. All the more reason to believe where this is intended to go.
Yes.
Turkey and Qatar are gaining influence not only in Syria, but also in Gaza, through the front door, and everywhere, and trying to create a new choke ring. Turkey is trying to flip Saudi Arabia against us and establish a hostile Sunni axis with nuclear Pakistan.
Oh, so now it's Pakistan. So
no, it's not Pakistan. It's nuclear Pakistan. Okay, so thank you, Nuclear Ziohel, for updating us on another nuclear power. I am so tired of the language, okay? The Zio regime, and yet they refer to a democratic situation like Iran and call that a regime. I don't, I'm so tired of these people. I want them to go away so badly. I definitely feel hopeful that Iran might significantly change the face of what West Asia looks like right now.
Well, they're
I
doing
feel
it
hopeful.
They are. They're doing it in real time, and that's exactly why when you bring up a very good point. Like, is anybody going to confront these people? Is anybody going to ask them questions that is going to put them in a situation where they can't run away? They're going to have to answer for what they're doing and why everybody else should just get on board with whatever it is that they are doing. And as we know, that's not going to work. So this gentleman is a spokesperson for Israel. At least that's what he claims to be.
Okay.
And whether this person is with the Associated Press or not, I cannot tell for sure, but you'll get the idea pretty quickly that they don't really have a lot of friends out in the universal media that they probably thought that they had.
We are aiming at military targets, but the Iranian regime is targeting our civilians.
No.
You just blew up a children's school.
Multiple by now. Now my understanding is they've gone after at least 3 schools in Iran have been targeted.
150 girls ages 7 to 12 are dead.
And that's one school, but yes.
Mm-hmm. That's 150 plus Hind Rajabs that were blown up by
But yet he can't, is there any specification as to these civilian targets? Because I don't believe that a word that comes out of their lying mouths. My belief is that Iran is hitting military targets, specifically military targets, and specifically our military targets.
Sure.
So whatever else they're doing to Israel, that's just some icing.
I will say this. I mean, I do love watching all of the people in Tel Aviv and Jerusalem shit their britches. Eventually, they poke the bear. And you can only do it so many times. So
also, this is the other issue. Where this piece of shit is talking, it is actually, they did have where he's referring to does have a military installation next to it. Mm-hmm. So it might have been off, but the Iranians were aiming at a military installation.
Our children, our women, our elderly. But this is not only happening here in Israel. The Iranian regime is attacking the entire region.
Good.
8 countries, I repeat, 8 countries in the region were attacked by ballistic missiles of Iran. Not only Israel, Arab countries are targeted by Iranian regime missiles. And we say it very clear. We don't have any fight, any quarrel with the Iranian people.
No, you just bomb them first. That's all.
Okay, you don't have a quarrel with them, but you assassinate their supreme leader. You assassinate how many of their negotiators over the past few years? You don't have a problem with them, but yet you keep killing them. So that's kind of interesting way to show you don't have a problem.
Listen, when they start offing themselves, no one's going to shed any tears. They are going to be put into such a corner of fear and devastation, and everything's going to fall apart. And who the hell knows how they're going to react? Your friend, your Scots friend has shown up. So,
and you know how to say it, right? Say it. Where is he from?
Edinburgh.
No, Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
The only objective, the only quarrel is the Iranian regime murderous attacks. This is what it's all about. Now I'll take some questions, please.
Sikander Kamani from Channel 4 News. Khamenei, the Iranian regime, have clearly done terrible things, particularly to their own people. But your prime minister is a wanted war criminal. You don't have the moral high ground here at all.
This is a war crime. This is a war crime.
Okay.
Targeting civilians.
Stop it. Stop it. I honestly
Redirect, Your Honor.
redirect. Okay. So the problem here is that we are so now in this rogue, bizarro world where there's just this lawless situation. And so if we're going to be that way, then I'm making up rules. Okay. I'm going to make up rules. I'm going to make up rules. Well, I hate to do that, but okay. And I know this isn't how it really works, but I think we all get to say that if you are currently committing a genocide, you do not get to claim another country did something that was a war crime. You don't. You forfeit that. If you are committing a Holocaust, you forfeit your right in any way, shape, or form to claim victimhood. That's just a fact, even if civilians get killed. It's just the way it is.
Targeting elderly woman, killing, murdering her caregiver from the Philippines. And the Iranian regime is targeting not only us in Israel, they are targeting the entire region.
What about the 100 or so schoolgirls in Iran that are being killed in a strike like
And
that?
this must stop. This must be stopped, and this is what we're trying to do. Yes, next question, please.
You wanted to stop? Oh, you are in for such a world of pain. You have no idea that your life, your nation as you know it is going to cease to exist.
The fact
These
that
people are so delusional.
and on top of everything else, the fact that they led off with bombing a children's school and
Yes, they
killing
are.
young girls. I mean, it's not like this didn't happen like 6 months into a massive world war, if you will. No, they decided that they were going right after. And these people
They have no standing.
They want
You know what I mean?
sympathy.
Basically, I guess what I'm saying is the Zio regime has permanently lost any standing for any accusations against anybody ever.